Hello again, heretics. I have to warn you, I am totally fangirling right now. One of the greatest board games I ever played as a child may be coming back. I've been wanting for a long time for Hasbro to bring it back, and they're kind of bringing it back. They're looking to do some kind of crowdfunding thing, which I don't understand why. I thought Hasbro was doing pretty well, but I could be wrong. But I want to read this article, see what you guys think. Does anybody else remember playing this game? I've already taken a look at some of the screenshots and it looks fantastic. Like I told you, I'm losing my mind right now. I really want to play this again. Alright, let's get into it. The new version of HeroQuest is a faithful remake of the classic board game. An exclusive first look at Hasbro's ambitious crowdfunding campaign, written by Charlie Hall over at Polygon. So let's go ahead and scroll down here and let's take a read. HeroQuest, the classic tabletop board game, is being relaunched. On Tuesday, toy and game publisher Hasbro started a crowdfunding campaign with the goal of raising $1 million in pre-order sales. Polygon has an exclusive first look at the lavish remake, plus the first details on exactly what's inside the box. Fans will be able to pre-purchase a copy of HeroQuest for as low as $100, which will get them a revised edition of the original game with all new miniatures and scenery, if the project is fully funded. Well, I already took a look, and it seems like they are on their way. So far, it's over 600,000 pledged, and the target is 1 million. I'm going to try to scrape up some money and see how I can put my bid in on this. This game, me and my friends played it. So many memories. We didn't even know we didn't know what we were doing. We really didn't. We had no clue how to play it. But from what we understood of it, it was fun as hell. While the gameplay featured in the original 1989 version of HeroQuest will remain true, said brand manager Patrick O'Rourke in an email interview with Polygon, the game will be updated to deliver the high-quality experience it deserves. Most likely probably making the rules a little bit more clear, maybe doing some things to make things a little bit more fair. Like I remember the elf would get second choice of elements of spells, and then the wizard would get the rest. Wizard picks, then the elf picks, then the wizard gets all the spells that are left. I hope they don't change that, because the wizard's supposed to be the master, so of course he should get, he or she, I'll get to that here in a moment. Yeah, so anyway, but you get my point. They might change some things to where they think that the rules might be a little bit more fair, easier to understand. And anyway, let's find out. The crowdfunding campaign also brings the promise of stretch goals, which will add additional value for consumers at the campaign's $150 level. The crowdfunding efforts begin Tuesday and runs through 11:59 p.m. on November 6th. I don't think they'll have to wait that long. O'Rourke said that if all goes well, there will also be a version of the game available at retail in late 2021. That's assuming we all survive 2020. I wonder why they never created a video game of this. Why did that never happen? This new version will include 2 price points during the crowdfunding campaign. The 100 Heroic tier of HeroQuest will come with 71 miniatures, a game board, a game master screen. It will feature more than 90 cards and 6 custom engraved dice. An upgrade to the original game's painted wooden dice. It will also have a pad of traditional paper character sheets, allowing you to name your heroes and keep track of their hit points and loot in between games. And it will feature 4 alternate gender hero sculptures and another exclusive miniature, Sir Ragnar, the object of one of the original game's early quests, which will only be available during this campaign. Oh boy, that takes me back. I never finished the campaign. I hate to admit it. Never made it all the way through. I could never keep like a group of friends together long enough. I always had to be the dungeon master because I was the oldest one, and even though I didn't understand the rules completely, I understood them better than everybody else. But gosh, I do remember like it did have bosses. The dungeons had bosses, and that. Why didn't they ever make a video game of this? Yeah, this right here, all this brings back memories. You'd have to put together so much of this stuff. But I can't tell. I'm wondering if these are pre-assembled. They look like they are. Because I remember the ones I put together, like here, I don't know if you can see that, but this was all brown because it was cardboard. But yeah, these are the different spells you could pick. The wizard would get first choice, the elf would get second, and then the wizard would get the rest. However, I don't recall there being 5. Yeah, I think there was only 4. There was only... So, dread spells must be new, or else my memory is failing me. The $150 Mythic tier will feature all of the above, plus new versions of 2 rare expansion packs. Return of the Witch Lord and Keller's Keep. Those were the 2 I had as a child. It will also feature 2 exclusive miniatures. The in-fiction leader of the heroic party, Mentor, and the evil Witch Lord himself. That's all in addition, of course, to whatever else Hasbro promises to throw in as the campaign dollars total reaches and potentially eclipses its goal. God, I hope so. I really do. This sounds like it's going to be badass. As O'Rourke said, this new version of HeroQuest appears to who? Appears to who? Wait. Whatever. Very close to the original. Right down to the colorful game board and enduring card art. But there are several notable changes. HeroQuest still comes with the same 4 hero characters, the Barbarian, Dwarf, Elf, and Wizard. But this new version swaps the canonical gender of the Elf character. Pre-ordered copies will come with alternate sculpts, including a male elf and female versions of the other 3 characters. Additionally, the base game includes female sculpts for some of its monsters, such as the orcs and goblins. Hey, this game had incredible art. I'm all for this. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead. You see, like, there's the barbarian, the dwarf. We scroll down. There's the elf is now a lady, and the wizard. However, you keep going down, and here you see that they have the other versions. The lady, barbarian, dwarf, and wizard, and you have a male elf. I'm all for anything that adds more miniatures and more art to it. I think that's... I think they look awesome. They really do. And let's see here. There's the female orcs that they were talking about. Yeah, I am genuinely excited for this. I felt like the barbarian was pretty much the best way to go. Like right here it says, you are the barbarian, the greatest warrior of all. But beware of magic, for your sword has no defense against it. The dwarf was almost as strong as the barbarian, but he could also spring traps, or not spring them, but disable them, which was... We really couldn't figure out how that worked. And from my experience, once again, I said we didn't understand what we were doing, but man, the wizard seemed like hard mode. But back then you only had... wait, hold it. I'm willing to bet he does only have 9 spells. Those dread spells are most likely spells of the monsters. I totally forgot about that. It just popped into my head just now. And oh, geez, guys. What do you guys think? Any people here who ever played HeroQuest before? Or am I the only one? This is incredible. Look, I'm going to put links to this information down below. And if you guys want to pitch in on this, that'd be great, because I'd love to see HeroQuest come back. As always, thank you for listening, and have a great day.